So there'll be a bit more slime lung because we've exposed more of it. We gotta start digging out some of these biomes and stuff though, right? There's forever gonna be a jug of piss in here, look. as a reminder of the time that we changed around all of our oxygen modules. Okay. Is this plumbing ready to be removed? Man, this base is going to be a beauty when it's like running a bit better and you know, I'm not dumb. It'll be amazing. At that point, exactly, it will be incredible. But until then, we have to just like wait a little bit. Okay, let's dig this ladder up to here so that we can vent this out. And we know that this ladder is going to go up like this as well. With no room for a fire pole, sadly. But there you go. Sometimes you want a fire pole, and then you know what? Sometimes you just can't have one. It's the way it goes. Sometimes all you want is a fire pole, and you can't have one. And then what? Well, you're dead. And then you die. So we can get down here and dig this out like that. I'm just trying to make room anywhere I can for stuff to go in, right? I'm just trying to let this air do its thing. Oh my god, look at this mess. It looks like it's like a portal is opening to or from hell. You know, not easily sustain at least one more dupe? Yeah, I could, but what would they do? Just chill in the base? Like, there's nothing for them to do. I don't have enough suits for them. I can make another suit, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like we're falling behind on jobs or anything. I feel like we just have to get this all dug out. And then we have to like try to get some of this stuff. Fuck. Like, look at this thing. Isn't gonna like line up to this nicely either. Which will annoy me. I'll be really annoyed by the whole thing. Okay, can we mine this out? And then we can try to mine some of this out too. And then we can get rid of this ledge. And then we can get rid of this too. And then we can... What's this? Tile. Okay. We'll see if we can dig out some of this stuff too. Annoyingly, we're probably going to have to ladder up to get to some of this stuff as well. That trap piss jug will just keep leaking polluted air into the pump forever now. Will it? Oh yeah, you're right. That's disgusting. Okay, hang on a second. Let me get this out of here. In fact, I think there's another piss jug down here too. Okay, let's get rid of these piss jugs in here. Is there any on this side? The other side's surprisingly... Don't do this. That one you can do, that's fine. Okay, go collect the piss jugs and get them out of there. You're right about that. We don't want polluted oxygen getting into the system, right? Okay. We're gonna need to get some deodorizers up here. We'll put them on the vents so that any polluted oxygen that comes up here, we can just quickly deal with it. This is great. This is starting to shape up real nice. I'm liking this. There, we've opened it up a little bit. So now, oh, fuck. Hang on, it's actually working. We're pumping. A couple of little pumps happened. Hey, look. It's starting to give. Okay, good. Let's close this off. Now that that piss jug is gone. Hopefully that guy isn't going to be trapped in there forever. Is this a piss jug here too? Oh, poor guy. What a fate. Oh, no. He's gonna suffocate. Hi, Sips. Good job, Sips. Keep it up, Sips. Thanks. I'm trying so hard. We're going for a world record here. How to be the most terrible at this game. And so far, it's working. So far, it's happening. Okay, perfect. So now we have switches for these things on either side, which is kind of cool. I like that. We're gonna want a bridge here too, right? So we're gonna have to cut off the power to tighten this up a little bit. That should be fine. Okay, this is working now. Things are happening. So we're pushing everything up here, which is great. We don't really want to dig into more slime lung though, because there's already a lot of it loose. We have to really deal with. Okay, so this ladder, we'll run it down here like this so that it meets up, right? And then let's get rid of this. Let's add a ladder here to get rid of that. All right, hydrogen's going into the chamber, baby, and it's cold in there too. Wow, it's minus. It's in the minuses. It's minus 11 degrees in there already. That's great. It's gonna be nice and cold when the oxygen starts pumping into the base. It's gonna be great. How is the base doing for oxygen? It's still, we're still crushing it here. It's great. All right. This is good. We're almost there. Finally, we're almost there. So cold. Light a match. No. No, we're not lighting a match in there. It's never going to happen. The whole thing is just going to go... It's going to go up like a Christmas tree. Which is not what we want to happen. Okay, I'm going to start digging out these like little sides here. Let's dig out like this little side here as well. We go down here to about there, which means that we could dig out this too. Then we could just, whoever's on here digging this, we'll just get him stranded on here. He can dig out the rest of it and then just fall down, and that should create a whole bunch of extra space for us to vent stuff. So we've created the vacuum in here, and as soon as we've added enough hydrogen into this, we should be good to go, right? We don't want to start pumping oxygen into the base that's hot, but we could. We could do it. How far will the oxygen make it? We could have it go all the way, baby. We're almost ready here, I think. Wow. That did not take long to empty out. So we've created a vacuum in here as well now. Okay, so that's both chambers vented out, which is great. So that means that that can go. We can deconstruct this. And we can deconstruct this as well. All right. Perfecto. This is perfecto. Okay, now we can get rid of this along here. This is gonna join up to this once the hydrogen stuff is done. And that's gonna come down here and bridge over so that it goes into the hydrogen, right? So that means that this is gonna come like this too. This we can disconnect it. And then we want to have a gas bridge here, like so, to connect up to the hydrogen, right? And then we could just run that up temporarily until we dismantle it on the other side, right? I think this will be us for oxygen for the base, honestly. And then if we need to create more hydrogen to top up the batteries and stuff, we can. But I don't think we need to, because we have another natural gas vent over here that we can set up another power plant at, right? And then later on in the game, we can like we can get a petroleum generator, or we could get like a steam turbine or something. I think you have to. I don't know how to set up a steam turbine. In fact, I'm a little bit scared to set one up, because I think they look very complicated. Very complicated. But I mean, chat, if you want to do one, we can do one. Do you want to do one? Chat is moving so fast, I'm gay. I don't think the chat is moving that fast today. I don't think it is. So now everybody knows that you're gay. Which, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. But maybe you just didn't want everybody to know. I mean, I am gay too, though. Okay, good. So now the ladders line up a little bit better. We're sorting out this side of the base. It's looking nice and tasty. We just need a bit more hydrogen. Where can we get like some more hydrogen from? Or do you think we're just kind of ready to go with this? Ah, fuck it. No, we need to get some more hydrogen in here, right? Where can we get some more from? There's some in the base. There's a whole bunch in here, but there's not actually that much in there. There's a ton up here. It looks like it's all pooling in these areas here, right? How cold is it in here right now? It's pretty goddamn cold. There's polluted oxygen in here that's gotten to like -2. It's not that bad, right? There's an airlock chamber lower left. Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't pumped any of this yet, have we? Oh, it's gonna be annoying to run the pipes and stuff through here though. When we have all of this. Is there anything coming down here? There's no hydrogen. So let's deconstruct this. Let's deconstruct all of this crap as well, so we don't need it here anymore. leaving us with power that's gonna come down here and connect up to here. We gotta sort this out too, right? We can't quite do it though. There's space for another transformer here if we want it, which is kind of good. Okay, so this ventilation. Okay, I might go in here and grab this. And then that's that done, right? Gas pump. So we want this at the top. Because it's all gonna go, it's gonna rise to the top, right? And then we want to trap like some of this in here, if we can. So we want to make an airlock here as well. Actually, no, it's probably fine to just have that airlock there, and then whatever is trapped in here, we can just like, we can just dig this out so that it doesn't get trapped in here, right? It'll just rise to the top. Luckily, we had an airlock already. Okay, so ventilation then, gas pipe. We're gonna run this down here like this, through here, right? And then it's gonna go like to here, and then this is gonna join up onto here instead. Delete that, and then use that excess there too. And then we just need to run some power in here too. What's this at? 840, so it's gonna be too much. And this one's at 840 as well. So we need either another transformer or we just do heavy watt wire through, but we can't really do the heavy watt wire because it would be annoying. So we're gonna have to get a little transformer at the end here and then just run this up like this. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do heavy watt to here like that, and then we will run a tiny smidge of wiring in through here along with the pipes. Perfect. We don't need a filter or anything because we're pretty much guaranteed to get hydrogen up at the top here, right? It's just gonna push everything else, is just gonna fall down below it. So we'll suck up all this hydrogen. Actually, that came together pretty quick. It wasn't too bad. And then once this hydrogen is done, then we can hook up the rest of the system, and then blammo, we're done. At long last. And I don't think we lost any hydrogen here either. Oh, we did. We lost a little tiny bit, guys. Look at all these fuckers. Get the fuck out of here. What is this? Your natural habitat? Fuck off. Not on my watch, it's not. Okay, so we can access this. So we can make sure that this stuff falls down here, too. When's the next Piscano? I don't know what that is. Hunt for more geysers. We've got enough now. We don't need to hunt for any more. We're not desperate for geysers right now. We're not even using half of the ones that we have yet. We don't need to hunt for more. Piscano. What's that? I know. That was an airlock that was under threat of never being used. And now, guess what? That's right, it's being used. Okay, there's no point in having these jobs on here. Because they're never going to move water cans, right? They're only going to use it for research. And watering plants, though. We don't have any plants growing right now that need watering. Hey, look, we've almost done this here, too. Look, it's crazy. We need 5 more. Lover of Siths. Oh, Mubinsky. Look at Mubinsky. He's loving it. Look at all this mining. There's so much mining to do. All right. Here we go, baby. We're pushing it all out the bottom. It's going to be all hydrogen all the time. There. With our high pressure vent helping us. This is just great. Oh, ain't this the greatest. Okay, we can deconstruct this tile so that we can get up here and take this thing out pretty soon. And we're going to just flood this whole chamber with hydrogen till it spills over. And then we're going to block it off. And then we are going to have some nice icy cold air for our base. It's your balls. The top of the base is filling up with hydrogen. A temporary vent would let it escape. Yeah, I know. It's not that much. It's fine. We'll get rid of it after. Wow. So we have some oxygen coming in here now, too. Because we've nearly tapped out all the hydrogen. And also, we probably need to... can we do that? Yeah, that should be fine. We'll mine this out so that we get even more hydrogen up here. The oxygen leaks out the bottom, that's fine. As long as it's predominantly hydrogen in here. Look, it's got like nowhere to go. It can't find its way. It doesn't know what to do. Huh. Remember when this part of the base was just like a long cavernous tunnel up to this gold volcano, and now we've got the gold volcano like just here, right next to all of our shit. We're gonna have to insulate it and maybe put like a grabber in there or something. We'll see. Aha! We're getting there now. Look at this. We're almost at the bottom. Okay, let's start replacing some of these with insulated tile so that we're ready to seal it up when the time comes. How's the piss waterfall? It's probably overflowing by now. It's almost overflowing. It's not active right now, I don't think. Oh yeah, no, it is active for 32.6 more cycles. Shit, that reminds me actually. How are we with this one? Next dormancy is in 1.6 cycles. Well, just as well, we're almost ready to go here. We almost met our deadline. That's crazy. Okay, let's insulate the rest of this off, because it looks like we're fully hydrogenated in here. Let's deconstruct this now. We'll leave this open so that the plastic falls down here too, so that it doesn't get trapped in the chamber. Useful, right? What's this? Fertilizer and ice. There's a little bit of ice in here. It's crazy. Alright, so the last thing that we need to do is with the radiant gas pipe, join it up, which is fine. It was right next to each other, so it worked out perfect. And then we just insulate here. That's perfect. It is very cold in here. Oh shit, hang on a second. I think we're pumping a whole bunch of hydrogen into the base. I think we're gonna, well, it's fine. If it's just hydrogen, we're just gonna get rid of it anyway. I forgot to turn this bad boy off. Now we're gonna have some ice cold hydrogen entering the base. It's great. How cold is it? Almost 0 degrees. Oh my god, there's quite a bit of it coming in actually. Oh shit. Oh guys, what have I done? Look, we're gonna have to like vent this out. We don't want this hydrogen getting into the suits, right? We're gonna have to vent it out before we can connect it up to the suits. Everybody's asleep. Nobody's gonna turn this bad boy off. I think there's some slime lung in this too. It's only like trace amounts. There's tons of slime lung on the suits though, right? It's a code red. No, we don't need the Hitler shift. It's not that bad. Look, they're waking up in a second and then they'll sort out all the stuff. Look. Pee Wee Herman just woke up and Leslie Nielsen woke up as well. It's great. Look. Everybody is out to do their gerbs. They're gonna do them, don't worry. And then we can finally switch on the module and we should be good, right? Wait, what's this? Oh, there might be chlorine going into the base. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. I think there's a little bit of chlorine going into the... Wait, no, that's still hydrogen. No, it's still hydrogen. Okay, that's chlorine, though. Alright. It's fine. We'll put this on a priority here. And Mubinsky will move you in. Wait. To do this job quickly. Come on. Before the chlorine gets in. Mubinsky! Mubinsky, please. Is it because of the priorities? Mubinsky is... Okay, good job, Mubinsky. Okay, did any chlorine make it through? Like a little tiny bit. So we're gonna have some little green things floating around at the bottom of the base. Hang on a second. This polluted water needs to go as well. That's not helping things. Alright, that's fine. So we'll vent this out completely, and then once it's vented out, we're ready to rock and roll, baby. That's right. So this can go like that, and then we can have this join up like it was before, although it's not needed because we're probably going to just deconstruct this in the end. So let's just get rid of this stuff. And then let's get rid of all of these pipes here as well. And then let's get rid of this airlock. And let's get rid of that. And we'll claim back all of our wires and stuff too, right? What time is it, chat? Fuck, it's almost lunchtime. It's beyond lunchtime now. I said I was gonna go for lunch like an hour ago and I still haven't gone. Can I gift this game to you on Steam? Yeah, maybe. In the germ overlay, you can turn down the disinfect threshold so they keep the suit squeaky clean. That would be good, actually, because they are pretty germy. Disinfect at 10,000 germs. So we can disinfect this at like 1,000. What, at 0 germs? Let's disinfect it at 5 germs, okay? And then we can copy these. We can't even copy the settings. Oh, look, it's kept it though. That's pretty good. All right, cool. So we have some disinfecting jobs that we can do. Noodle arms, slow learner, and a bottomless stomach. Maybe it's time to get another dupe in just to like sort of manage the base while everybody else is out doing stuff. Does that make sense? Let's get rid of some of these piss bottles as well, if any of them are indeed piss bottles. We can mop up some of this mess here too. Alright, are we vented? We are very nearly vented. The base is still in great shape, except now there's a whole bunch of extra hydrogen in the base that was not meant to be there. But we're gonna use this to help us out. We're gonna vent out the hydrogen and then bring the oxygen back in. But that means that this CO2 is gonna have to go elsewhere. Holy fuck. There's a lot of gas out here. You could really do with just like almost creating a vacuum out here. Or nearly a vacuum. But it'd be such a shame to waste all this oxygen. But most of it is germy, to be fair. Like, there's a lot of slime lung around. Like, look at all this slime lung down here. There's tons of it. It's all coming from in here. So we gotta find some chlorine that we can pump into here to clean this all out eventually. I wouldn't say that that's like top priority though, right? Who's mastered their job? Oh, Toto and Blake Dodge have both done it. So electrical engineer, Blake Dodge. Actually, Blake Dodge here, look it. Go on this, and Toto, you as well, because we still haven't really sorted out morales and stuff yet, have we? We still need to. Okay, hopefully by the morning, this will be more or less vented. Although it's not really. It's because it's not connected up to anything. So actually, we really don't need to vent this now at all. We should just be good to go, right? Okay, we'll pipe it up, and then we're good to go. They're gonna pour hand sanitizer on their butts every time they fart. Nice. I hope that they do that. One dude made out spent his entire life disinfecting the toilet every 2 seconds. Also, plenty of room for gas and space. Yeah, I know. Maybe we put this to like 5,000 instead of 5, right? Because you're right, we're just gonna have one person constantly. Maybe we need to have maybe the shower room can be a thing now, right? Look at all these extra rooms we have. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe all these extra rooms. It's perfect. Look, we can have 2 toilets, 2 sinks, and then we can put paintings in the middle. We could have 2 showers, and then like 2 statues in the middle or something as well. That'd be fucking sweet, right? I still don't think we have anybody who's like that great at doing arts and stuff though. Skills. Creativity, 1. Mubinski, skills. Creativity, 0. Toto, skills. Creativity, 0. Steampunk 360 skills. Creativity, 3. Not bad. Levo Doom, skills. Creativity, 2. Blake Dodge, skills. Creativity, 2. And Suro, creativity, 2. He's currently an art student. So maybe our next dupe, we try to get somebody who has like really good skills at creativity. All right, it's time to flick the switches on these bad boys. We're ready to go. We're ready for this to... Hang on a second. Before we do, though. So we want this to be above 500. And we want this top one to be above 1,000, right? And this one, too. 500. And 1,000. Perfect. Good. And then all of the hydrogen that comes out of here is going to be sent into these tanks, which is then just going to be sent to these generators, which are on the main circuit, right? So this whole thing is being powered from the main circuit as well. And this is dormancy. Wow, we're switching this on right at the best time. Look, this has just gone dormant. Look. It's been active for 62.2 cycles. That's crazy. Okay, how are we looking here? Okay, there's a little bit of hydrogen coming in. That's fine. As long as not too much oxygen. Okay, there's some oxygen coming out the top there. It takes a little while for the whole thing to just start working, like, properly. You are going to get, like, a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage come through, but it's fine. Once the chamber is like filled up and like at pressure or whatever, it should be fine, right? We're not filtering it anymore. But look at all of this fucking oxygen coming down here. This is crazy, right? So we can probably sack this off now. And this. And that. And that. Deconstruct this. And then we can hook this up to... Look at all this oxygen, boys. This is insane. This is just perfect, isn't it? Okay, so we want granite in here. And we want to hook this up like that. And then we want to start decommissioning this side. Right? Oh my god, look at this oxygen. It's getting so cold. Look. It's gonna cool the base down big time, baby. It's gonna be nice. It needs it too. What a waste of time. I spent so much time putting these together, only to then strip them out. I guess we're making it probably a bit more efficient though, right? And we're using the excess power too, so it was worth it, right, Chad? Right? No? Can it be too cold in the base? Ah, it's fine, I think. Oh shit, there's a little bit of hydrogen going into one of the suits. Somebody's in for a nasty surprise. Okay, look at this though. So now we've got all of this. We've got a ton of oxygen coming out of here. Look at this. We've got 4 pumps on this side, pumping all of this oxygen out. And look at it. It's cruising through, baby. Look, we're going to fill up the suits as a priority, and then all of the excess goes off into the base, which is like highly pressurized already. And all of our hydrogen now goes down into a generator that's hooked up to the battery, which should help power the whole network. Is that better? Make them able to leave on the left. No, I need to set up suits and stuff. I don't want them to be able to leave on the left. No? Can I walk you through your fancy new oxygen setup? I guess so. What kind of walking through do you need though? Like how... Look at this thing go though. Hey, look, we're actually storing hydrogen in these tanks. It's not bad, right? So this should hopefully never clog up. Like, we should have like a fairly continuous flow here. And not need to worry about oxygen for some time, right? The only time we'd need to worry about it is if our power went out. But we have another natural gas geyser that we could dig to and get another power plant set up, and then we'd probably be fine, right? We'd be fine. And then if there was some overlapping with those geysers where they were both dormant at the exact same time for a period of time, we'd have a whole bunch of hydrogen left over in these tanks to power up these other generators to give us backup power until they become active again, right? No? A lore tour. An animated tutorial. Jesus. I could run out of water. It's unlikely. I've got water being produced by this cool steam vent, and if it ever drops below this line, I have polluted water in the piss waterfall. Polluted water that can be pumped in and is ready to be pumped in and go through the sieve. So I'm never gonna run out of water either. It's never gonna happen. And these electrolyzers don't use up that much water either. Alright, so what we've done here is we've created this chamber here, okay, for the electrolyzers. Alright, so there's an airflow tile here. So the hydrogen that it produces goes up and gets trapped in here and sucked up by this gas pump. And then the oxygen is heavier, so it'll float down to the bottom here with the hydrogen at the top. And these pumps will get the oxygen, okay? And the same thing on this other side. And then that pumps it into this network here, all into the same thing. It goes through this radiator coil thing, which is cooled by these wheezeworts, okay? And then we got some hydrogen that's like at -9 degrees, and radiant pipes, which basically get cooled down by this, or there's some heat exchange anyway. So the contents of the pipe before they hit that are like 54 degrees, right? So we wouldn't want to be pumping 54-degree oxygen into the base because it would get too hot. So we have to cool it down. So when it goes through here, it gets cooled down to beautiful minus 11 degrees before it then makes its way into the base and gets pumped out. So it's nice and cold. As you can see here, it's like kind of... We got this Wheezewort here. Oh my god. Okay, this Wheezewort can go as well, I think. I think the oxygen that we're pumping in is cold enough to keep it cooling here. And we got insulation all around the base as well, right? So we should be fine. There's a gas bridge here. What? How is there a gas bridge there? Oh my god. Okay. That can go. Alright. Okay, and then, so that's oxygen. So the other thing is hydrogen, which we're collecting up here. So the hydrogen goes off into this network, bridges over the oxygen, and then goes into these tanks. Okay, so this first one will get filled up first. The idea is that we fill the tanks, and then the tanks trickle down into the next tank, and then ultimately into these hydrogen generators, which just help us power the base alongside our other power. We have coal as a backup, but it's not active right now. So that's the setup. And like I said, it should be good. We shouldn't need to touch this for a while now. Like, there's like a ton of oxygen coming in through here, right? Like, I don't think we're ever going to be in a state where we run out. So that means we can deconstruct this side and claim back 8 Wheezeworts, which is pretty sweet. So we've used 6 instead of 12, which we were using before, and I think we're gonna actually have better oxygen generation and hydrogen management as a result as well, right? Try to dig the surface. We're going though. We will go. Pennywhacker's big old pastry one. I'm saving. All right, listen. It's time for me to go have my lunch. I will do that, and I will be back in like 10 minutes, okay? I gotta leave early today as well. I have to leave. I'm gonna stop the stream at 5 o'clock, okay, today, because I have a thing to do, all right? So I'll come back, we'll do a couple more hours, and then I'll leave and do my thing, and then, but I'll be back tomorrow. And there's no dad decks this week either, so it'll be a whole day of this on Thursday, and we'll do this again on Friday as well. Let me put some music on for you. And then I'll go have my lunch, and I'll be right back, okay? Yeah? Does that sound good? Yeah? All right. I'm back. I made it. You're gonna play Sim City while you're watching. Okay, good. Good shout. Good idea. Play some Sim City. What a fantastic game. Anyway, I'm back. I had some bean burritos for my lunch. They were really good. Holy shit, I'm gonna be farting like crazy, but they were nice. Anyway, so we're up and running. We're up and running, which means that we can start dismantling some of this crap over here, right? We can start dismantling some of this crap.